You guys ready for some high protein, low calorie, sweet tooth hacks? I am. It is seriously meals like these or desserts like these that get me through my weight loss journey. Like, you want your weight loss journey to not feel like a weight loss journey. You want it to feel like you're cheating. You're cheating on your diet, but you're not, and you're staying in track. That's the secret to making weight loss last. And I've currently switched from 1 meal a day, which was doing that for me, aka fasting for 22 to 23 hours a day. That was working for me at the time. But now that I have more muscle on me and I'm leaner and my body's in full-on recovery mode from healing from all of my injuries, I kind of need to open up my eating window and learn how to eat smaller snacks. Now, this is the more sustainable way to lose weight and keep it off. And I am ready to share this chapter of my weight loss journey with you. So I'm gonna be doing 3 recipes today. I'm gonna be making a high protein carrot cake. I actually got these things. I bought them at Walmart today. I forget the name of them. Oh my God, what are they called? A ramekin. I got a ramekin because I made these before and I had to put them in a pretty much a muffin tray, and I didn't like that, but it's better to have it like this. So I'll be making this, and I got all these recipes from Brianne Freeman's Instagram page. I've been following Brianne Freeman for years. I actually learned how to properly calculate my calories from her and her book back in the day, and she now has some new books. She's got a Master Your Macros book, and she's got a 90 Sweet Eats books. These are all books, low calorie hacks that she has, and she looks amazing. So I'm gonna be purchasing those books, and I will definitely be doing more recipes from them. I absolutely adore her. Trust me, I'm not working with her or anything. I just, I've been following her for years and I trust her wisdom, and her body's amazing, okay? Like, look at her. Anyway, because I'm switching to the, low calorie snack thing. You want your diet to not feel like a diet. So anyway, let's get done with this protein carrot cake. And then what are the other ones I'm gonna be doing? I'm gonna be doing a protein carrot cake, chocolate chip protein cookies. There's one I keep forgetting to say. Oh, yes, our high protein cookie dough recipe. I had this last night, so freaking good. I can't make it as pretty as hers, but I don't know, it works. It still tastes amazing. Great way to get that sweet tooth hat in. Anyway, let's start with the carrot cake. All right, ingredients, 30 grams of oat flour. Basically, I weigh out 30 grams of oats and I put it into my Ninja blender. And there's your oat flour. Voila. 4 grams of cinnamon. Yeah, I know that says 5 grams. Big whoop. This is actually pumpkin pie mix. There is cinnamon in it, but I can't find my actual cinnamon, so we're just gonna have to go with, if we can unblur, I'm just gonna have to go with this, but I think it's gonna taste delicious. Oh my God. Smells so good. 2 grams of baking powder, 12 grams of Swerve. Now, she has Swerve. I'm using Truvia, which is exactly the same ingredients as Swerve. It's just a different brand. I just got more for my money here. I got more bang for my buck, as they say. So here you have it. And 120 grams-ish of almond milk, unsweetened. I'm using Earth's Own Organics from Costco. It's also at Walmart too. Now, I know this is supposed to be a carrot cake, but I forgot the carrots. But you're supposed to have 20 grams of shredded carrots. Here's a clip from the last time I made this. Because my camera was on life support, I had to start preparing the cookie dough recipe, or the cookie recipe, because my camera's on life support, guys. I have 1 battery and it always dies on me. Hopefully one day I will be able to get a brand new camera for my YouTube channel and I won't be struggling. I've been struggling with this camera since 2020. It dies on me like every 20 minutes. It's so sad. But anyway, while I was doing that, it's evident that my patience for baking has showed up. I don't like baking. I love cooking, because cooking, you don't have to be precise and just magic happens. With baking, you gotta be precise, you gotta have everything to the gram, and you gotta follow the directions. I was creating the peanut butter chocolate chip cookies, and this is the ingredients. I'll just share with you what to do, because I was just reading the ingredients and then I didn't read the directions. That's another thing with baking. You kind of have to read ahead. So basically you have 56 grams of peanut butter, but I did not use the peanut butter she recommended. She recommended her American Dream Nut Butter Blend, which I love. I used to buy that peanut butter back in the day. It's like a low carb, lower calorie peanut butter. Very good, but I just use Adam's natural peanut butter. It worked. I kind of converted the amount of calories between that one and the one I have, and it worked out pretty well. Light butter, I just used regular butter. There's only a 10 calorie difference between light butter and regular butter based on Gaily butter that I use. 48 grams of Swerve brown sugar substitute. Now I missed that part. I used white sugar. And I did have the brown sugar. See, I had the brown sugar, but baking, you gotta pay attention to details. That's why I'm not a baker. 53 grams of Kodiak birthday cake mix. Yum. 30 grams of liquid egg whites, a quarter of a tablespoon of baking soda, a pinch of salt, 15 grams of dark chocolate chips, and 50 grams of white chocolate chips. Now these are the Lily Sweets one. Lily Sweets are basically chocolate chips that are sweetened with stevia. I have this version and there was no white chocolate chip version, so I just doubled up on the chocolate chips. And then I read the directions and it says you have to put the bowl into the freezer. So this is the direction. In a bowl, mix the peanut butter, brown sugar, and egg whites, which I did. Add the Kodiak cakes and baking soda and salt. I just added everything together. I don't have time to do everything. Like, does it have to be followed to a T? God, baking. I did that. And then fold in the chocolate chips. I just threw it in there. It worked. And then place the dough in the freezer for 30 minutes. And that's where I struggled. And I have a bottom freezer and I was trying to fit my big bowl into the freezer and it wouldn't fit. So I just threw it in there. And right now it's just in there, okay? It's just in there. We'll just deal with it. I have no patience for baking. But it doesn't matter. Things end up turning out well. I really have to be in the mood for baking, guys. Again, I'm a cooker. I love cooking food because you don't have to be so precise. Baking. Baking is like chemistry. Anyway, let's put together the carrot cake because we got to do that. My carrotless carrot cake. My lovelies, this is clearly not a follow along. I will just link the ingredients and the directions below in the description. You can find it there, and go check out Brianne Freeman's Instagram. That's where I got this from. And go check out her website because she's got tons of recipes. And not just sweet recipes, she has like normal recipes that I'm gonna get her book and do. Anyway, let's get it together. I'm a hot mess. This is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get me, the hot mess. So, what are we doing now? So we're gonna put everything together. So let's do that. So this is the carrot cake. This is the Premier Protein Shake. So I'm gonna follow the directions, try my best. This one you can just put it all together. So I don't think I made the icing. I'll do that with you guys. Or the cream cheese frosting. Oh, did I? No, I did. Where is it? It's right here. Yes, I did. So that's the cream cheese frosting. I made that. So that includes 1 Laughing Cow cheese light. I used regular. There's a 5 calorie difference between light and regular. Half a scoop or 15 grams of Quest vanilla milkshake protein powder. I just used 15 grams of Premier Protein Shake. A pinch of cinnamon, and 2 tablespoons, 30 milliliters of cashew or almond milk. I used almond milk. Oh, directions. Mix cake and bake in oven safe bowl at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I got that. So let's mix everything together. There's that. Here's this. This is the almond milk. This is the sweetener. This is the cinnamon and the oat flour. Now pretend I put in some carrots. Here's a clip from my last one where I actually put in the carrots. Sorry, everything's messy. I'm baking. Things are not supposed to be in order, but it's gonna bother my OCD. Mix everything together. Oh, a spatula. I bought a new spatula. Yes, I bought this at Dollarama. I don't know why I have this on the scale, but mix it all together. Yum. Mixy, 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 mix. And then you're gonna cook it in a ramekin. I'm so glad I found a ramekin at Walmart the other day. So we mix it together. Why does it seem, this doesn't seem as, was it this liquidy last time? Was it? I feel like it's a little liquidy. Anyway, I don't remember it being this liquidy. I'm gonna spray it with some avocado oil. Am I gonna count the calories for that? Yeah, I should. Well, it's only 5 calories, or not. Listen, I'm not that anal. And then we're gonna pour it in here. Oh, how good does that look? Let's get a better shot. Look at that. How sexy is that? Look at that. Well, the best part about baking is licking the bowl. Right, we're gonna put this bad boy in the oven for 20 minutes. And no, I don't use gloves. Okay, I will when I take it out. Listen, I live life on the edge, guys. Now, my favorite part about baking, definitely my favorite part as a kid. Listen, I know this is part of the 358 calories, so it's not a big deal. It tastes so good. Sorry. I'm making love here. Are we clean? I don't want to look like a pig on camera. Nothing more disturbing when someone eats and then there's like something hanging. I've done that before on this channel. I don't want to look like that. Okay, we're going to be saved by better lighting. But this is the best part. So that's going to be in for 20 minutes. And then I'm going to add the frosting. And I'll show you how my carrotless carrot cake ends up. Now let's get to the cookies. Whoa, the force is strong with this one. I'm sitting in front of my window, so the lighting is on point. Anyway, I did film this video twice, so thank God I have footage for the high protein cookie dough recipe. So we'll jump into that. That recipe is so good. And then I will share with you the final product of the cookies and the final product of the carrot cake. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna get the scale. Now this scale only measures in grams. I wish I got one that measured not just in grams. Oh my God, my table is a mess. I've got a massage gun here. I'm holding on to life here, guys. But we're gonna make this happen because I am not gonna let this concussion stop me. It's kind of getting in the way of my goals, so it's gonna have to move over. All right, where is that recipe, that cookie dough? Like, I don't have an appetite, but I need to eat. So 110 grams of low-fat cottage cheese. Let's get that. I'm gonna fact check everything, but yes, 110 grams of this. Well, 125 grams is 100 calories, but 110 grams is slightly less, but let's put it in. Okay, there we go. 2 tablespoons or 30 milliliters of sugar-free maple syrup. I've got just the thing. I got this Canadian brand called Steve's, and it's literally 60 milliliters is 1.4 calories. So there's like no calories in this. It's sweetened with stevia. So what was it, 30 grams? At 26, I do have another one, 30 milliliters. I make grams and milliliters equal the same. I don't know if that's correct. I remember reading somewhere it is correct that you can do that, but I've done it throughout my weight loss journey and I've seen no ill effects. All right, next we are going to add vanilla extract, 2 grams. So let's tear the scale. All right, 2 grams of vanilla extract. I always use the pure one. Oop, 2 grams. That was a lucky mistake there. What else? Oh, it smells so good, guys. I wish we had smell-o-vision. It smells marvelous. It smells like heaven already. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna flip it around so you guys are not looking at a food bowl the whole time, but I don't want you guys looking at me the whole time. Okay, I'm choking. I've been very thirsty as of late and I'm not drinking enough water, which is a very bad thing for someone who has very tight muscles. Next, we're gonna have 1.5 scoops, so 45 grams of Quest Vanilla Milkshake Protein Powder. Now, I've got Premier Protein, as I said. I do like the drinks, but I've never had the powder. I just grabbed this at Walmart. I really want a protein powder I'm in love with. I really want to try Greg Doucette's Harder Than Last Time brand, but I just never got around to ordering it. I always procrastinate on ordering things, like the Knees Over Toes Guys program, but I finally ordered that because my knee was yelling at me. Holy crap! Ugh. Why can't I open this? Oh, I gotta pull. Well, that's a little bit dumb. Oh, it smells good. Oh my God. Why do they do this? Can you tell me why they do this? Like, I have to stick my hand in here to find the scoop. Like, this is not necessary. That's not necessary. Is this necessary? I think it gets shaken around when the companies, okay, I gotta wash my hands. Like, through the industrial processing system, I feel like it gets shaken around, so that's what happens. So 45 grams. We're gonna weigh that out. And then the scoop gets buried. But I remember back in the day when I used to get protein powder, the scoop was nicely placed on top. Now they don't care to do that. They make us dig our hands in there and bury ourselves just to get the scoop. All right, so 45 grams. We're at 34. This is how you accurately track your calories. Just weigh everything out. Eventually you'll come to a point where this becomes a rhythm and you don't have to weigh everything out. You'll realize what brands you can trust and what brands you can't trust. But that's how it rolls. Oh, that looks so good. I'm excited for this. A quarter of a cup, 32 grams of Kodiak buttermilk. So, protein pancakes. I made this for my son this morning. I made him the birthday cake one, and it smelled like heaven on earth, like the cookie. Oh, so good. So good. So I'm excited to try the buttermilk one. It tasted like cookie dough. So sweet. I'm like, this is criminal. This cannot be pancakes. Absolutely criminal. See, what I like about flexible dieting and flexible fasting is that I never miss out on things, you know? I love it. I love the flexibility of going in and out of keto. Hi, Bo. Smells good, right, Bo? You can't have it, though. I love the flexibility of, you know, being able to have carbs and not having carbs. Like, you want to have a diet where you're flexible. You know, I've always said I'm not married to one diet. I'm never married. How many? We're doing 32 grams, right? 32 grams. Yeah, I'm not married to one diet. Never will I be. I believe in metabolic flexibility, which is what Dr. Mindy Pell's talked about. I like Mindy Pell's. You see, with people, when it comes to getting information from influencer or what have you, you gotta take it or leave it. So something someone says, they're not gonna say everything you agree with. You're not gonna agree with what everyone says, but you're gonna agree with some of the things people say. So with Dr. Mindy Pell, she talks about metabolic flexibility and going in and out of fasting and not being married to keto in one diet. I can take that from her. But when she talks about calories don't matter, I'm not going to take that from her. Same thing with Greg Doucette. He's not a fan of fasting. He doesn't like fasting. He says it's better to eat your meals throughout the day. Whatever. That's him. For me personally, I like fasting. And there are times where I like eating my meals throughout the day. But as someone who struggles with binge eating, I like fasting because it limits the time where I can mess up and binge eat. So intermittent fasting has been a great tool for me. So it's all about like just thinking for yourselves. You don't have to like unsubscribe from someone because they say one thing you don't agree with. Like, I think that's so stupid. Like, grow up. People do that. Like, they don't follow someone because they're saying something they don't agree with. Like Stephanie Keto Person. I like her. I like what she talks about with gut health and leaky gut and all that. But she doesn't agree with fasting. Am I going to unfollow her because she doesn't agree with fasting and she says it's not good? No. But she has good info. When you do that, you're missing out on things that you can learn from. It's being ignorant. Anyway, that was my little rant there. Swerve, 12 grams of Swerve. So I don't have Swerve. Which one? I'm just doing regular. Granular sugar substitute. I've got the cane sugar substitute. I'm doing Truvia. They had Swerve, but this was a better price cost. And it's the same thing as Swerve. It's a erythritol. So that is 12 grams. Ugh, I gotta open up the tit. Oh my God. As my son would say, boobies, chocolate milk, or Coca-Cola. I don't know why I don't know. Okay, he's my son. He's gonna say weird things. Yes, Coca-Cola comes out of there. 12 grams. And then 20 grams of Lily's dark chocolate chips. Now this isn't Lily's, this is another brand, but again, stevia sweetened. 15 grams is 50 calories, but we're gonna do 12 grams as the recipe states. And then I'm gonna count out all the calories and see how accurate it is. It might not be super accurate because she's using slightly different products, but we'll figure it out. Oh, that smells so good. And that's a lot. I don't know if I can eat all of this. So how many grams? 20. 2 teaspoons. All right. And what is it? Okay, in a blender, add your cottage cheese. Oops. I was supposed to add that. Oh well, I did it wrong. So I was supposed to add the cottage cheese, maple syrup, and vanilla extract in a blender, blend that until it was smooth, and then add it to the mix. But we're gonna do it backwards today because it's backwards day. I might have to add some almond milk to this, but let me stir it up for you guys. This is why I don't bake. I don't follow the rules for baking. You gotta be precise with baking. But it looks like it's turning out great. Oh, it's still working out. But yeah, I get why she wants you to blend it. Look at that. And you just eat this raw. It's a cookie dough. Oh my god, it smells amazing. Oh my god, I don't think I can eat all of this because I'm not very hungry. We'll see. Oh my god, that smells good though. It kind of looks similar to what she has. This is what she has, if you guys can see. Kind of. I'll zoom in better. All right, here's my version. It's not as sexy as her version, but I can tell you that is sweetness overload. That tastes so sweet. This is her version. If I can bring down, let's bring that down so it shows up on the camera better. This is her version. And she has like everything on the app there. She also sells a cookbook that has everything, and it's pretty good price point. I think it's about $39, but there's her version. Here's my version, but it tastes very good. It's super sweet. I totally forgot to put a timer on this thing. Listen, I'm not a baker, okay? But how sexy does that look? It looks so much better with the ramekin instead of having it with the freaking muffin tray. Oh, that's so sexy. I'll be eating this now. So since Brianne Freeman and I use different ingredients, the calories are slightly off, but I saved my calories for this recipe, for the high protein cookie dough recipe, in Carb Manager. So I forever don't have to keep entering it in, and the recipe's there for me. So the discrepancies is, I can't speak English, discrepancies, thank you brain. Her recipe is fail. 434 calories, 10 grams of fat, 54 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fiber, 6.5 grams of sugar, and 48 grams of protein. That is her version of her high protein cookie dough recipe. My version of the high protein cookie dough recipe has 464 calories, so a little bit more calories, but I have 59 grams of protein, 40 grams of net carbs, so 51 grams of total carbs, so I have less carbs, 9 grams of fiber, 9 grams of fat, and I don't know how much sugar this thing has, but how sexy is that? I love Carb Manager. I'm gonna do a screen recording here and show you guys, but like it has everything prepared for me. Like, look how sexy this is. Sorry, I get excited. I get excited when weight loss is easy, okay? I get excited when I find something that works, things are tasty, and it doesn't feel like I'm losing weight. Like, look how Carb Manager organizes this for me. I've got my maple syrup, which is literally 1 calorie for 30 grams. This maple syrup's a joke. It's nothing. It's 1.5 calories per serving. It's a Canadian brand. And there's my baking blend. What? Oh, the stevia, aka my version of Swerve, and then the Premier Protein and the Kodiak Fat Jack mix, and the chocolate chips that are sweetened with stevia, and the cottage cheese. Like, oh, that makes me so happy. It makes me happy, guys. Like, oh, I just get like turned on. All right, the cookie dough has settled, and according to her recipe, Brianne Freeman made 7 cookies. So I'm gonna make 7 cookies. Now I gotta figure out the calories, so I'm gonna have to do some math because my ingredients are slightly different than hers. Ever so slightly, but I made sure to make sure that the peanut butter was the same calories because that's the highest calorie ones. I think it might be a little bit, we'll see. I don't know how I'm gonna work this out, but I think it should be relatively similar to hers. So let's divvy up the cookies. All right, here are my 7 cookies. We're gonna get them in the oven. I believe the recipe says, she's so smart to do this because I have her reel playing over and over again. It's just going to put her higher on the Instagram algorithm. What a smart woman. Anyway, as I look at the recipe, I should do that. Make a recipe of my own and mimic that. Anyway, what was I doing? 350. Okay. And this is going to be cooked for... Oh, she used a cookie scooper? I don't have a cookie scooper. I used my hands. See? Baking. All about the details. Oh, 8 to 10 minutes at 350. Gotcha. So let's put it in. 8 to 10 minutes at 350. But the problem is, the carrot cake's still in here, but it's spilling over. You know what? We're going to pull it out. And this time we're going to use the timer on the oven. Hi, this is a new angle and a new way of filming. So I figured out the calories for the high protein peanut butter chocolate chip cookies, and mine is 132 calories, whereas Brianne Freeman's is 93 calories. The reason why is because it's the peanut butter. The peanut butter I used. Thanks. Oh well, that's telling me the cookies are done. Oh, do I have to get up? Okay, stop. Because the calories, the peanut butter I use has way more calories than the peanut butter she uses. So great marketing strategy. I'll probably buy that nut butter because I love American Dream nut butters. I bought them before. They're so good. And it's less in calories. And when you are trying to lose weight, it's all about being in a calorie deficit. And it's all, I know, it's all about a calorie game. I don't like burnt stuff, so I should get those cookies, but I will in a second. So it's worth the money to purchase the lower calorie peanut butters. And I've bought them before, and it tastes amazing. It tastes exactly the same as peanut butter, if not even better. So this is fresh out of the oven, and there is the carrot cake that I need to add the icing to. How delicious does that look? I'm gonna eat it out of the ramekin. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to have this. It's 464 calorie cake, high protein. It is 59 grams of protein. This is gonna be delicious. It's gonna fill me up. I had one of these the other day. So freaking good. I gotta take a picture of all of this. So there you have it. So there's my high protein, lower calorie, healthy swap alternative videos. I made a carrot cake, a carrotless carrot cake. I made some peanut butter high protein chocolate chip cookies. And I also made some cookie dough. So good. Hits the sweet tooth. I can't wait to do another video like this, but I will do a healthy swap video for actual meals, not desserts. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm gonna purchase Brianne Freeman's Fit Your Macros book, and we're gonna go from there. If you made it this far into the video, just put in a bunch of dessert emojis, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, bye. All right, here's me trying the cookie for the first time. That is so good. And I just put lip gloss on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my, oh. So freaking good. I hope I'm triggering every woman that gets triggered by the word moist. That looks so moist. I keep dropping everything. Okay, let's give it a try. On camera. Hang on. I hope I triggered you. Moist. Oh, so moist. Hey, you want your baking goods to be moist, okay? I was gonna say a really inappropriate joke, but... Wow. All right, I'm gonna go make love to this. See you later.